They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Ncaa. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Falcons about to kick it away and get this season started. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. And they'll get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands. And he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense takes the field. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Pine. He's got it. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This offense has it with really good field position. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped. On the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Punt is in the air. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Might be changing the route. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team gets down there and touches it down. That's where they'll put it in play. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Looking for room. It's McMillan. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking downfield, it's Pine. He's got his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Man, he barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Pine just tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Quarterback making checks. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Peoples. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give from the gun. Breaks into the open. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good.
Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum. And that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by a field goal over Akron. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking down the middle. It's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Pine. Gets open down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the defense got him at the 27. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the closest. Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back. And that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. He's got it. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Might be calling a hot route. Sends it back in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it behind the line. It's Peoples. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Looking to scramble. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you've seen perform.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Falcons decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch around the 50. Made a defender miss. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Garcia. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Pressure coming, and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw. It's Ncaa. Here's the pressure. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, it's really tough. It's tough to be a DB because you can't get there too early. You can't get there too late. He gets there perfect timing and gets the deflection.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing you his athleticism.
X going for the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it on the run. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super quick.
Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Young. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football, and you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Smith. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out here. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Young. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on midfield, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Caught over the middle. It's Middleton. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the 1st down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
And the heat gets home, and down goes the quarterback. There are penalty markers on the field, but I think it's against the offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The hand to the running back. Spins away from the defense. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Dropping back, it's Young. Rushes on him. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go well.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now facing a 3rd and long. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Defender got... little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Falcons are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Looking for space. It's Ball. Oh, better look out. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.